Picture this. A child cries out in the dark, signaling to a mother who instinctively rushes to comfort them. A soldier returning from war wipes away a single tear as he embraces his family. A man at a funeral, trying to remain composed, finally breaks down. Tears, they are universal. They are powerful. They are deeply human. But why do we cry? What purpose does it serve? Is it a flaw in our biology, or is it one of the most profound expressions of what it means to be alive? Let's explore the science and the soul of crying. Long before humans built civilizations, long before language was formed, crying already existed. It is not just an emotional reaction. It is an evolutionary survival mechanism. Newborns come into the world crying, not out of sadness, but because crying is the most efficient way to demand attention. In the wild, an ignored infant is a dead infant. Crying ensured our ancestors' survival by triggering an automatic response in caregivers. As humans evolved, crying didn't disappear once we left infancy. Instead, it took on a second function, a way for adults to signal distress without words. Unlike aggression, which can provoke a fight, tears diffuse conflict and invite protection instead of hostility. It's no coincidence that crying reduces testosterone and increases oxytocin, the hormone responsible for bonding and empathy. When we cry, we are chemically priming others to help us instead of harming us. But here's the interesting part. No other animal cries emotional tears. Some may vocalize distress, but the act of shedding tears as an emotional expression is uniquely human. Why? If crying was purely functional, we would only cry when in pain or danger. But we also cry when we are overwhelmed by beauty, love, nostalgia, or existential despair. Think about it. Some of the most defining moments in life are accompanied by tears. Birth, death, love, loss, joy, grief. Crying is not just about seeking help. It is about making us deeply, profoundly connected to one another. There are emotions so complex, so overwhelming, that words fail us. But tears speak where language cannot. A tear rolling down a cheek can say more than an entire speech. Philosophers and poets have long understood that we don't just cry because we are sad. We cry because we feel deeply. From the ancient Greeks, who saw tears as a necessary form of emotional purification, to modern psychologists who describe crying as an emotional release, we know this. Crying is not weakness. It is proof that we are alive. Yet, not all tears are welcomed. Some cultures embrace crying, while others suppress it. In the West, women are expected to cry more than men. In some Eastern cultures, public crying is seen as a loss of dignity. But why do we hide our tears? At some point, many of us were told, stop crying, be strong. But is not crying truly strength? Or is it a societal illusion? If crying invites connection, if it fosters empathy, if it releases emotions that would otherwise destroy us from within, then maybe true strength is not in suppressing tears, but in embracing them. Humans are unique, not because we build cities or create technology, but because we feel deeply enough to cry. Maybe tears are not a flaw in our design. Maybe they are our greatest gift. So the next time you cry, don't hold back. It's not weakness. It's proof that you are human.